Hello, welcome. My name is Rachel, and I am an intuitive healer. So, today I wanted to talk a little bit about something that came through recently around desires and bringing desires forth into this reality. So, I'm going to tune back into it and I'm going to see if the wording comes through the same way. There is this misconception around how to hold one's desires. And what I'm seeing is that some of us, we grip those desires so tightly in our hearts, seemingly in our hearts, as if to say, I really want this, I really want this, I really want this, I really want this, I really want this. And the gripping in the heart, it looks and feels like almost like we put like a little rocky type ball here, like a rock. And it's like, oh, I really want this. I really want this. Well, a rock is somewhat impenetrable, right? So it's like a hard feeling. Okay, so hold on. There's some meaning in that. So we're gripping the desires then out of fear. We think we are holding them in our hearts, but we're actually cementing them and holding them so tight that spirit can't penetrate to get through and work with you, work with us. So, okay, so now let me just go into then what, or what would the contrary then be? You know that saying, if you love someone, let them go. And if they're meant for you, they'll come back. It's a little bit like that. I see that rock that we've kind of encased our dreams, our desires in this rock, as if like, I really want this, I really want this. But actually, there's another point I want to make. But if we actually do the opposite and say, okay, here are my dreams, I release them, I let them go, right? Which sounds counterintuitive. But in the I release them, we're essentially saying, okay, I surrender. I surrender my dreams at my desires. And what I see is all these like beautiful little white birds coming up out of this, something that is no longer a rock. And they're just kind of all like chirping and like kind of flying around the front of us. Okay, so hold on. It's the act of surrendering. The act of surrendering, because the act of surrendering is trust. It requires trust to surrender, trust in the process, trust in source, trust in the divine design of your life, the divine plan. And so essentially, when we're gripping our desires tightly, we're not trusting, right? That's actually the opposite of trust. We're like, oh my God, I want this to come true. Well, what's the subtitles, the subtext saying? It's like, what if this doesn't come true? Right? What if this doesn't happen for me? I better grip it tight. Oh my God, what if this doesn't happen? What if I don't manifest this? What if this doesn't happen? So the opposite is to surrender it, meaning, okay, what would that look like to surrender a desire? It's like you would say, here's my desire. Let's say my desire is to meet, comes through a lot in sessions, is to meet someone who's a divine match for you, a good match. Okay. So let's say that's the desire. So, dear divine, I surrender this desire to meet a partner, a divine match for me. And as you're surrendering, it's like, I trust that this is. Okay, hold on one second. Divine surrender. Okay, you know what? I can't use that example. It's not resonating. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to use an example of my daughter in soccer. So let's say her desire is to really take her skills to a whole new level, to up level her skills and play better and stronger and really step into her power in soccer. So instead of I really want this, I really want this, I really want this, which is constricting, and then the fear is like, oh God, what if I can't do this? And it's kind of like pushing back, right? Pushing back on the experience of the human, pushing back. It's kind of like now the weight is here. It's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. And so to surrender it is to be like, okay, here it is, universe. Here it is, divine. My desire is to, I'm going to use my own example. My desire is to write a book. My desire is to write a book. And I've been holding it really tight because what if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't happen? But here it is. I'm going to lay it all out. I'm going to lay it all out. My desire is to write a book. And so if this desire is meant for me, if this plan is destined for me, I hand it to you. I put it in your hands. And so now you've liberated, you've set it free, just like that saying, if somebody loves you, set them free. It kind of reminds you of a bird, right? You set the bird free. If it flies back, it's yours. It's the same here. It's like, okay, I'm surrendering this. And then in that surrender, you're suddenly going, oh, wait a second, it's not in my hands anymore. Now it's all around me. Now it's almost like it's in the sparkle. It's in the sparkle all around me. Now it's in the energy all around me. Now it's in my field, but it's in the energy all around me. And now all of a sudden we're like, oh, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to write a book. This is actually happening. I'm writing a book. And so it's kind of just in this space all around. And so we're not needing to like constrict it or hold it. What if it doesn't happen? This is too humiliating or embarrassed to even wish for. Who am I to think that I could do this? Now I'm being very honest. Who do I think I am? Who needs another book? Who even reads books anymore? Who needs another spiritual book? There's a lot of the ego talk, a lot of the ego talk, right? And so that's all fear. And so when we let it go and be like, okay, you know what? Here it is, universe. This is the desire. My intention is to write a book. I can feel it's in my essence. It's in my soul. It's in my gifts. It's here inside of me. And I'm just going to hand it over because that feels like liberation for me. That feels like freedom to just hand it over. And then we can feel that now there's something in the energy field all around. And now you go out and you walk like that. All right. Now you know that something is going to transpire because you've just released it into the air. It's almost like if you can imagine a scent, like you're burning a scented candle and you're not just tucking the scented candle away in your heart, you're actually now letting it waft out all around. And now you're just walking in that. Now you've become it, right? So it's all around you and you've become it. And now, okay, let me just tune into the next now here, because this next step or this next thing that's coming through, I actually really truly don't know. So of course you have to own it and take a step, because the humans' actions on the planet, the steps we take are the momentum. They are important. And of course, there is the belief in the heart that yes, I am worthy of this desire. That is important. But the biggest thing is trust. To know that it is percolating, sparkling all around you. Trust that what you desire is walking with you. It's all around you. It's holding you. You're part of it. It's part of you. It's walking with you. So it is this trust that this trust that if you follow the prompts, the steps, the little intuitive nudges, the little pushes that it can't help but come to reality because you're now dancing with that energy. You're now intertwined. Is that the right word? Intertwined? You're now maneuvering within this energy that's all around you. And so if you follow the little intuitive nudges, right? So if suddenly there's a little push and you know that that's something that's for you and you take the step, you keep the momentum going, right? The human is continuously in movement, the momentum's going. Then your steps, your human steps that you're taking, and the energy work in unison. So the energy that's all around you, that's holding the dream that you've now released into the, I don't know, into the air around you, into the essence around you, those human movements that you take combined with this intention that's like sparkling all around you, those two things together make the train go. It's like that's what brings things into that's what brings things into the 3D. That's what anchors them in. Okay, beautiful. So that's what anchors them in. That's what brings these things into reality, these desires. So let's go through that one more time. Let's see if we can kind of pick up. So the first thing, instead of gripping the desire in the heart, because the gripping is like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. And it's fear, right? It's like you see my body go like this. It's fear. When we grip, we constrict and it's fear. It's like, oh my God, I really want this. But it's, underlying message. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I don't know if I'm good enough for this. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know, yada, yada, yada. Right. So maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm whatever. So the step one is to surrender it. So to let it go, because in the surrendering, you are actually essentially saying, I trust that this is for me, if it really is for you. I trust that this does, and that's another thing. If a desire is truly a desire, it is most likely for you. Like if it's an authentic desire, it's coming from somewhere, right? You're not plucking it out of thin air going, oh, well, maybe it wasn't meant to be for me. Like if there's a desire for something or like a drive for something or a longing for something, it is most likely for you because you probably wouldn't desire it if it has absolutely no relevance. Like I have no desire to be a professional piano player, professional pianist, right? There's nothing, so the desire is there because it means something. It's either you've done it in your other lifetimes, it's part of your soul's gifts. Like there's something in it, right? It's destined to come to fruition, and it can be destined if you take the steps to bring it to fruition in this life too. So the first is to surrender. So the surrender is saying, I trust. I trust that this is for me. I trust that I meant to do this. I can feel it now in the energy all around me. I'm walking with it. I'm desiring it. It's walking with me. It desires me. Oh, this is fun. I desire it, and what it desires me, because it's percolating and sparkling that's a good word. It's sparkling all around and it's moving with me. It must desire me because it's now walking with me. Okay, so the first is to surrender it. And that next we heard to believe, right? To believe in your heart that you are worthy of this. Because many people, including myself at times, has blocked things from happening because we don't truly feel worthy of them. So that's a huge thing. So believing in your heart that you are worthy of this. You deserve this. This is for you. You are good enough for this, etc. Now, if that's a block for you, please reach out so that we can sit and take a look and see what that is and release it. And third, I believe there was an extra one, but third, I see again the human taking the steps. So the steps are, not like, okay, I got to get this done, steamroll ahead. It's like, no, the steps are guided. The steps are inspired actions. If you feel a nudge, it's like, oh, I'm meant to take this step. Like, let's say it's let's come back to the writing book. Like maybe the nudge is to take a writing course, or maybe the step is to like block off time in your schedule to sit and focus and write, I don't know, 1 day a week or 1 hour a day or whatever. So the human takes the steps because the steps are needed to bring this onto the planet. Like I literally see a human walking, and every footstep matters, every step matters. And those two things together, releasing the desire, having faith, believing that you deserve this, knowing that it's going to come true because what you desire wants you, and then you take those steps with it. Now you've got the train moving. And that's what I see, like almost like placing a flag, like planting a flag. That's what plants the flag. What's the flag? It's the manifestation in the 3D, the physical manifestation, plants the flag, and now there it is. Now it's actually here. Now it's in physical form, with the planted flag being the symbol for that. So I hope you found that interesting. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you want support with anything, letting anything go, or looking at some of your blocks, or aligning with your desires, or getting focused on, or opening up to what your purpose is, or anything else of that nature, I am here for you. You can find me on my website, which is rachelshonaker.com. Thank you.